Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all super well. I'm in the car with Dad and we are off to the Plymouth Parkway Reserve Team game. We're versing St Austell. You did a bit of research. What is St Austell coming?
St Austell coming second with 5 wins from 6 games, 1 loss.
Right.
And Plymouth Parkway have only played 5 games for 3 wins and 2 losses. So second plays 5th. Be a tough game. Who knows?
Who knows? We don't know anything about them. We can't do any research. I found out yesterday that I was playing, but I have no idea. I could be starting, I could be on the bench. I trained on Thursday, which is a good sign because last time I didn't, and then I missed out on the game. So this time I've made training, made the team. Now we just see what happens. Either way, I'm going to help the team, do my best, see if we can get a win here, because that would definitely help our hopes in getting promotion. I think that's what we're going for this year. Just arrived at the ground. It is pretty big, and it's, oh, again, this week we're slightly on a hill.
Yeah, you are, but it's enormous.
Yeah.
Grass looks good.
Happy with it?
Looks good. Happy with it. Bit of a slope down into that far corner.
Yeah.
But it's huge. Lots of open space.
Bit of rain as well. I dried out my boots, put them in front of the fire, and there was no point. And up there, Dad just said there's a grandstand where he can video from. So that's going to be very good. We're going to get some good footage today. Well, it's pretty much just started pouring, and I don't have a rain jacket. I just have this. Hopefully it's going to keep me warm enough during the warm-up. But man, it's going to be freezing out there. Not the best conditions. At least it's not as bad as my second game here in England, where the rain was literally sideways. It was windy, cold. Oh, that was the worst. That was probably the worst conditions I've played in. This isn't as bad, but yeah, again, like I said the other day, the conditions I'd like to play in, this just is a bit too heavy for me. A bit too heavy. Anyway, I'm going to head in. I'll catch you guys with the game analysis. Dad's filming, it's undercover, it's going to be good. If I start, I'm going to have a ton of footage. If I don't, then I won't have as much, and we'll just go from there. So let's crack into it. Okay, starting off, you can see I'm just doing a bit of a warm-up at half time. Just kicking the ball about. Have a look at the skill from Sev. Wow, that is some good stuff by him. So ball comes in. I'm playing on the right wing for this whole game, and I pick the ball up there off a free kick. And if we stop it there, you can see my head. I'm looking into this area to play the ball. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. I'm looking into that area to play the ball. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3... maybe a 4th defender I've dragged over by holding onto the ball all that time and bringing it up. So I want to get it over to here so then we can attack this side. That's the main goal there. If we play it, let's have a look at what happens. It wasn't the best ball speed and it was played behind him, but I could have done better with that, I believe, with the ball speed. I receive here, I take it inside, and Dad actually slacked off with the filming. I get a shot away. It was close, but I definitely could have done a lot better with the shot, I think. So, play, and the ball comes into here. I bring the ball down. I see I have a defender on me. I want to get it away. I have another 3 defenders close by, so I want to get it to the other side. Here I'm close to the touchline. I see a lot of space ahead of me, so I take the ball forward. Now I see a gap in between 2, and I have no idea how that's not a foul. Let's take that back. So I see space in between. You can't see his head, that guy and that guy. I see space, which will then put me in a 1v1 with this guy if I can get through. I do get through, and then this guy decides to take me there. You can see when he lunged for that ball, he's clipped my foot, and the ref isn't even close, so he can't see it, and I go down, no free kick. I don't know how that works, but that's football. I'm out wide on the right. Main thing here, I'm trying to bring the ball down, make sure I have control of it. Here, oh, this is poor. So you can see at this moment, I knew when I made this touch that this guy would be coming here. He knew that I wanted to pass here. So when looking back on this, the best thing to do would take it into here so that this guy comes a bit closer, that guy comes a bit closer. Now I'm freeing up this space. And this is all about learning from these mistakes. So I play, I make the mistake there, but look at my reaction. You can see, I know I've lost the ball. I've got to get back here and stop their attack. So this is what coaches want to see from their players. Everybody makes mistakes. You watch Sanchez, you watch any of those top players, they're going to make mistakes, and it's important how you react to them. So I sprint back, I'm sprinting. I do not want them to score. So I slow him down a little bit, I see he takes a shot, and I get my foot in front. Everybody makes mistakes, it's just about how you react to them, and I think that was a good reaction there, stopping that. It could have been a goal with that shot. Here, I have a 1v1, I throw this guy to the left, to the right. Now stop here, I've dragged 1, 2, 3, 4. This 5th guy is coming towards me. I do not want to be here anymore. I want to get the ball away so that we can switch it over to the other side. If all of these guys are here, that means there's space here or even over this side as well. Play it. Where are we? Play. So I need to get the ball away. I play it back to my player, who I was hoping played it out to the left, but he just lost it. And that concludes the video segment. Let's crack on with the other stuff. Driving home, I'm in the car with Dad. How you going, mate?
Good, thank you.
That's good. We lost, what, 2-0?
2-0.
I ended up getting about 20 minutes, would you say? Or 15?
Yeah,
20? 20 minutes. In the change room before the game, the coach had a bit of a speech and told us what he was looking for from today's match. And one of the things that he said was that we're changing tactics today. Now, this is something that happens all the time. Coaches are trying to change their tactics to try and get the better on the opposition, and that's just football. I didn't end up starting, and that was because of the tactics. He said before the game that the tactics had no influence of how well anyone played last week. He needed the personnel to fit these tactics that he was trying to implement. It was so important to sit on the bench with a positive mindset, because I knew that when I came on, I'd have to be that impactful player, the player that came on, put a bit of a spark on the game and changed it up a little bit, because that's what he was looking for from his substitutes. So it's all about having that positive mindset, don't you think?
Yeah, look, I think it's like anything in life. When you can make a choice, you can make an emotional choice to be disappointed, angry, upset, resentful, all those emotions, or you can make a choice to be positive, to contribute to the team, to accept that the coach has every right to implement whatever tactics he wants. Yeah. It's part of football, it's part of life, and the people that are successful in taking a positive attitude into things like that are going to be successful in life.
Yeah.
And the people who are angry and resentful are not.
If you take it as a negative and go sit on the bench and think, man, I want to play, without thinking of why you're not playing, then you're not going to come on and do a good job. And I believe that when I came on, I impacted the game. Now we go into next week. I'm not sure, is the next game on a Thursday? Oh, so the next game will be the game that I should be playing with that new team, Dorchester. I've named them.
You've named them?
Yep, the team that shall not be named has been named. So I'll be playing for their reserve team on the Thursday, hopefully, if everything goes to plan.
If you get the clearance.
If I get the clearance, if the coach wants me to play, of course. We'll see how that goes. Something to look forward to. But we're going home now, going to do some positives and negatives. I'll go through that about the US college system. Did a little bit of work on my benefits. I'm up to about 21. We're going out for dinner now to the Rock Salt Cafe.
The Rock Salt Cafe.
Hopefully.
I bet you we can't get a table.
Oh, that would be good. I'm hungry. So we're having some dinner, and then I'm going to get back to those benefits when I get home. It's a lot of work. Got some spring greens here.
They're not very green.
No, they don't.
Green at all.
They're not the most green thing. Dad got some, what's that, eggplant, fish, and I got a burger and chips. Looks pretty good. This is the place that we came last week, so last time it was good, we've come back again. Bye, Dad. Thanks for dinner. Respect.
Well done.
Respect, homie.
Good game. Well
Thank
played.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I just want to finish off this video with hammering home the point of being positive in those situations, whether you're put in the bench or you're not even picked for the team. For a lot of you who haven't really experienced this, and maybe you experience it for the first time, you're going to be angry and you think that you deserve to be there and the guy that got picked or the girl that got picked does not. Trust me, I've had this happen to me just over 2 years ago, and then my mindset completely changed, and that took a lot of work. I've told you guys I've done a list of 1,000 benefits of how the team helps me become a better player. My mindset has completely changed, so it's crazy. I look at this situation, I go, well, I'm on the bench. He told us in the change room that the players that are on the bench, he's going to be looking at them to be impactful and change the game up. And that's my mindset while I'm sitting on the bench. I'm thinking, okay, how can I change this? I'm analysing the fullback. What's the fullback weaknesses? What foot is he? How can I get past him? Which foot is he usually forcing the player onto? And then if I come on as an attacking midfielder, where are the spaces? Where are the defensive midfielders? How can I find myself in space to get the ball and turn and go forward to then play our wingers or striker in behind, or maybe get a shot off? These are all the things that you need to be thinking about on the bench, and that's what I do. I don't sit there and go, oh, stuff this, I want to do this, why aren't I playing? It's just pointless. You're part of the team, you're helping the team. It's interesting because one of the things that I really saw this whole team aspect come into play was, it works in well with the US college opportunity that I may have in the future, but I was watching NBA, NFL, and you can see these guys just, they're so close with each other and they're such a team, they have their handshakes. And that's what they thrive off. They thrive off being part of a team, and that's how they improve and get better. And I saw that, I said, wow. If you're a part of that, you want to help the guy next to you, and that's what I really tried to implement in my football games now. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.